Los Angeles, 1985. This isn't the neon paradise painted by modern nostalgia. It's a massive, scorching concrete desert, gasping beneath a thick layer of toxic smog. The air is so heavy with exhaust fumes and pungent perfume that you could cut it with a knife. The sun over the city of angels no longer shines. It looks like a bruised, rotten yolk slowly bleeding across the sky, soaking the Hollywood hills in an eerie, rusted light. This city was built on illusions, and by '85, those illusions began to rot. While the elite in Beverly Hills lose themselves in a limitless spiral of high-priced pleasures, trying to feel anything but their own internal void, a true hell reigns below in the neon gutters of Sunset Boulevard. The Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez, became more than just a predator to this city. He became its personified shadow. His presence is felt everywhere, in every glance of a terrified pedestrian, in every siren wail tearing through the night silence, and in newspaper headlines where the word occultism is printed in massive, bold letters. People no longer believe in safety. They bolt their doors, buy weapons, and fall asleep to the sound of television static, hoping that today the darkness will pass them by. This is an era of mass panic, where the fear of the unknown has blurred with neon hedonism. Los Angeles has turned into a purgatory, a place where the line between real horror and a Hollywood special effect has faded so much that you no longer know. Is this a genuine crime scene, or just a prop from the set of another cheap thriller? Amidst this noise and the static electricity of old tapes begins the story of a woman who decided she was stronger than this city. Amidst this scorching chaos, Maxine Minx walks with a steady stride. She's not like those naive girls who arrive at the station every day with a suitcase full of hopes. Hollywood is used to chewing them up and spitting them out before sunset. But Maxine is a different breed. She is a survivor. She is the one who walked out of the Texas nightmare alive, leaving behind nothing but ashes and those who mistakenly thought she was weak. Her past smells of gunpowder and damp earth. But to her, the past is just raw material, an old film she's ready to burn in order to shoot a new one, where she is the leading lady. For her, Los Angeles isn't a dream. It's an arena. Her ambition isn't just a desire for fame. It's a religion, twisted and fanatical, inherited from her preacher father. She is convinced of her own exceptionalism. Maxine looks at the world through a camera lens, where everyone around her is just an extra. If she has to walk through the grittiest corners of the industry to become a goddess of the screen, she will. If she has to endure humiliation from producers who see her only as an object for profit, she will. In her eyes burns a cold, calculated fire. She has learned to use her beauty as a lockpick and her detachment as a bulletproof vest. She knows the golden rule of Hollywood. You don't become a star until you surrender everything human. She is ready for anything to hold onto her crown. She is the preacher's daughter who turned prayers into a verdict. And believe me, she won't flinch when the time comes to climb over the competition. Because for Maxine Minx, real life only begins when the camera turns on and the command is given. Action. But Hollywood has a long memory. When Maxine finally gets her shot at the big screen, in a mystical film titled The Puritan II, the shadows of the past begin to stir. This isn't just a coincidence. It's an invisible noose slowly tightening around her neck. Private detectives with glass eyes watch her every move, and messages appear in her mailbox with symbols that make the blood run cold. A city built on secrets demands its share. The panic gripping the country takes the form of a real cult here, where the elite play God, using the fates of young talents as fuel for their machine of immortality. Maxine feels history repeating itself. Her father once said that retribution catches up to everyone, and now it seems the old prophet was right. But he was wrong about one thing. He thought Maxine would beg for mercy. Instead, she is setting a trap. She is turning her life into a spectacle, where anyone who tries to control her becomes nothing more than an episode in her final edit. This is a story about how far a person can go when they have nothing to lose but their own reflection in the mirror. In Maxine's world, there are no heroes, only those who attack and those who fight back. Hollywood wanted to see true power? It found it. And now, when the spotlight fades, only one truth remains: stars aren't born, they die.